The BJJ community needs to clean up their freaking ranks. So since many years, we are having major problems with trainers that allow or even commit abuse of the worst kinds against students or other people. And we don't do anything against it. You know, we have those scandals with Cyborg or Lloyd Irvin and stuff. They are still allowed to wear their black belts. They are still allowed to teach their seminars. People still go there. People pay them money to listen to people who allow those kinds of abuse in their school. We are a martial arts community. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has responsibility. We, as part of that community, share that responsibility. We are even more than just a sport. We are teaching self-defense. We are teaching empowerment. We are making powerful people. And we carry even more responsibility because we are doing it in a very sensible way, very sensitive way. We are doing close contact, the closest contact that you can have with your clothes on. It's sweat to sweat, it's skin to skin. So we need to be incredibly trustworthy. And if we have an opportunity, a duty to show that we are trustworthy, we need to uphold that responsibility. And right now, we have that responsibility. And if you don't do anything, and I'm looking at you, Cyborg, if you allow those people in your organization, you are partaking in it. You are partaking in it. If you have the power to stop somebody, or at least to send a strong signal, and you do not do anything against it, then you are an accomplice of those crimes, and that is bad. And it's the same for the people who run the IBJJF and allow that kind of thing in their organization. It's unbelievable, and it's incredibly shameful for a community that is teaching women self-defense and then turning a blind eye when crimes happen in our own community. I'm shocked. You know, you read like those, it's a short little article on Reddit and people are like, oh, it's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. And then they still go to the seminar. I still see pictures on Instagram of them partaking. And they don't do anything. It's crazy. I can't imagine. I can't imagine that. If you have the chance to show that you are trustworthy, take the chance. And you have the duty, if you wear that belt around your belly, then you have to behave like one. You cannot allow criminals in your organization, especially not people whose crime against women and people who cannot defend themselves are so atrocious. So I'm calling on to you and to everybody who's watching that video and listening to go not to those seminars. Do not give those people any money. Show what we as a community are doing against that. And if you have any contact to those people in the IBJJF, please call on to them to revoke the black belts of all people who have committed those kinds of crimes and or allowed those kinds of crimes inside of their ranks, inside of their organization. It's horrible. We have this chance to clean our reputation as a reputable martial arts community. And if we do not take the chance to do what we can do, we are making our own hands dirty as well. So that's my call to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community and the martial arts community as a whole. Fight against those people. Kick them out. Be relentless. Do not allow any of those things in your dojo, in your organization. Even in like the top level organizations of your martial art, do not allow those people, kick them out, revoke their belts, revoke their medals even if you have to, but just don't allow them and refuse to work with them. Simple as that. How could you partake in a seminar led by somebody who's allowing assault in his own organization, in his own dojo? How could you go there? How could you, like, people are entrusting their children to those kinds of people. Women are going to train there, and they should know that that man is allowing other men who committed serious, unforgivable crimes against other women, and they're training with them in the most close kind of way, in the most sensible kind of way where you need the most trust. We have to fight to get that trust back and be trustworthy, be worthy of that trust again by being relentless against that kind of people. Please, I'm begging every viewer to take his duty and take part in that movement against those crimes and against those people in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. How is that even a question? Let's go and keep it clean.